RV sprinter rental. I'm going to give a quick orientation video on this 24-foot Mini Winnie. You do have an electric awning here, so you just push out and your awning will go out. But if there's any wind, you can't have it out. If you're not going to be with the vehicle, you can't have the awning out. So if you go away, if you're not with it, you have to bring the awning in. There's a light switch here too for the awning. And just while we're here on this small panel, there is a battery kill button. You don't need to touch it. Sometimes inadvertently, some children will turn it off, and everything, guys. So nothing will work. So you want to turn it back on. Just turn it on. If nothing's working, turn that on. The main control panel is here, and this is where in the middle you see test levels. And this will give you your black or toilet water is empty, your gray water is empty, your fresh water is full, your propane gas is full, your battery is charged. You want to keep an eye on these, you know, every day. Make sure you're not using all your water in one day to kind of conserve your water. See how much water you're using and if these tanks are filling up. Your water pump is here. You turn it on, the light. When you're driving, it's nice to keep the water pump off just in case, but you can leave it on. Once you're camped, you can leave it on. Here's your water heater with the green light. Here's your generator, which you only need for power at your outlets or to run your big roof air conditioner. You just hold the button. You got to hold it, and you'll hear the generator going. There it is. Your generator started. Your microwave came on. So now you know you're making power because your microwave's on. You could run your air conditioner at this time now since your generator is on, and you would just go to cool and set it as a regular house thermostat. Boom. Let's go to off. If you want a heater, you don't need a generator for the heater. For the heater, it's a gas heater. You would just say heat, boom, and it automatically just set your thermostat for what temperature you want. Make sure you turn it off when you're done. On your control panel is your stove. It's a gas stove. You just turn it to light and hit your sparker. Boom, there you are. There's your stove. There's an oven underneath. Instructions. We do have a little cheat sheet and a user manual. And this will tell you on here how to start the pilot on your stove. You can go burner, oven, this is your oven lighting, and then it'll show you how to turn the pilot and light it underneath. I'm not going to go through that right here, but it's here, and there's a whole operator's manual. The television is up here. Again, you don't need the generator for the television. There's a little inverter here for it. Turn your inverter on. Usually your remotes are up here, and there it goes. You can hit power on your TV. There's a little amplifier under here for the antenna if you want to do over the air. You just hit that button, the little green light will come on, and you can see the blue lights here for the antenna. That means your antenna is on. And then you can do a search and run over the air TV channels, or you can change the input to different source, HDMI 1, and that would be your DVD player if you want. And you can watch this going down the road if you want. When you're all done, make sure you turn your inverter off. The bedroom, we could show you the bathroom real quick, and just you want to make sure they all come with RV toilet paper. It's special toilet paper. It's all included with the with your rental. You have that RV toilet paper there. There are some little drops in here too. You can flush one of these down the toilet if the toilet smells at all. That's all included. Make sure to use that toilet paper. There are roof vents, 3 of them. Make sure these roof vents are closed while you're driving or they'll break. So you want to keep those all closed. There's 3 of them. One in the bedroom close, and there's one above the bed over here. I can show you this bed real quick. We like to leave this mattress out when you're driving. It's easier. You have that, and you just hook your ladder right there for your bunk, your overhead bunk. Show you real quick the setup for to change the dinette into a bed as well, which is pretty nice. It's a pretty good sized bed. What you want to do is you want to, I think underneath, you loosen this up. You see that? See that knob? Now your table will come out. Just kind of twist it a little bit. And then you want to take out, sometimes this thing gets stuck. You want to, there's your, pull that out, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your table back in under these pads. Like that, and you can actually roll all these pads out. Like this, and you can create a larger bed. There's some little pads that go here to do the fill in. You put those inside if you want. And that gives you another big bed here. You can remove these if you want it to be even larger. But that's your bed there. If you want it nighttime, you do have a privacy curtain here to block out the front there, and it's just, these snap in with some snaps. Boom. Boom. And that gives you a privacy so nobody can see in through the windshield. Okay, so here's the under storage or basement storage, if you will. We do include a throw carpet with every one of the rentals you put in front of the door to keep the dirt from coming in. There's also a fresh water hose in here. And you want to keep the ends together, but this is your fresh hose. And we'll use this hose here. This is your tank. It comes full of water, but if you do run out of water, this is the passenger side. You're gonna fill up your tank here where it says tank. You could refill your water if you run out during your trip. If you're at a campground, you have full hookups. I'll show you it's on the other side. It says city fill. So if you're at a campground and you want unlimited water, pull this off, use your white hose, hook it to a spigot, and you got unlimited water. You don't fill the tank here. This is just a city fill. We'll dump the tanks for you. It's all included with your rental. When you come back, you don't have to worry. But if you're gone on a long trip, a week or so, you may have to dump the tank. So there's a black and there's a gray tank drain. There's a hose that's stored inside. And what you're going to do, you're going to pull this cap off, and then you're going to hook this up, this hose here. The other end of it will go into a hole in the ground here like that. Boom. And then you're going to pull your black handle first, and then you're going to pull your gray handle. Let's check it. Yep. And then you pull your gray handle, and that's it. So always dump your black first and then your gray until it all drains out and you're done. There's also, here's the fuel fill on this side. They'll come full of fuel. It has to come back full of fuel. So 87 octane is fine. And this compartment is your cable. And can you see in there? Right now that cable is plugged in for the generator to use. So in order to use the generator, this must be plugged in. Now I'm going to unplug it. If you're at a campground, you can plug it in. 30 amps is what they run. If you don't have 30, they have 20. You can use this little adapter and go to that. When you're all done, you unplug from there. You want to make sure and plug it back into itself. And this is the generator output. Otherwise, if the generator's not working, come out here and check. This is probably not plugged in. Okay, thanks again for watching this. I hope everything was clear. Again, you have my cell phone 24/7. You can give me a call if there's any technical issues that I didn't cover in this video. Also, you can get this video on YouTube, or we have a hard copy of the DVD in the DVD player in the RV that you're in. So, thank you.